Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Yeah, they're still working on the concrete in the neighbour's backyard, so I'm here in the bedroom. So welcome to my boudoir. Okay, news of the day: MTG has been ordered to pay the $100,000 fine for not wearing her mask to Congress during COVID. It's not like she didn't wear it once; she just constantly didn't wear it, and every time she didn't wear it, the fine was added to. SCOTUS refused to hear the appeal, and so she's been ordered to pay it. I hope they garnish her wages, and I'm hoping that also she's ordered to pay the legal costs of both parties, both sides. Heart going out to those in Victoria at the moment. Massive bushfires down there at the moment. New South Wales has sent down overnight their big scoopy jet, huge, is it a 737 or something like that, that literally skims out into the ocean. Gets a big gut full of water, but they can also put fire retardant in it as well, pump it in under pressure, and that gets dropped on the fire zone as well. Named Marie Bashir after one of our really beautiful Attorney Generals. Okay, but what I want to have a look at is I'm using the Trip and Wait Tarot. Homer and Jordan, what's the fallout for them? So basically, I mean, you'd have to be under a rock to not know the story, but we'll just cover it again very briefly. Comer and Jordan were spearheading the impeachment of Joe Biden. They had been investigating for at least 2 years, not able to find anything against Joe Biden until Alexander Smirnov turned up on the scenes, our ex-FBI, and brought with him a little slip of paper with the FBI logo on it. That's basically the note-taking on the hotline piece of paper. So what it is, it's accusations that people ring in that have not been verified, have not been investigated, and apparently that was the smoking gun that Comer and Jordan brought forward. So they really leaned into this. It was, oh my goodness, it was just absolutely, how they were. It turns out that Smirnov was actually an FSB plant in the FBI. He was a foreign spy. Apparently, Comer and Jordan had been warned that this information was not true, but they decided that was false, and they decided not to. They decided still to run with it, and apparently Alexander Smirnov, not Smirnoff, not the vodka version, the Smirnov, is pending prosecution for being a foreign spy on US soil, etc. So I want to have a look. The fallout for Homer and Jordan. Are they going to face issues? Now, entertainment only doesn't mean it's entertaining for legal reasons, doesn't mean Jack Smith, Russia. I'm asking about the fallout for Coma and Jordan. So show me each one of them in light of this news. What is going to be the fallout for Homer? Now, if you're a Trump supporter, the dude that's got nearly 100 criminal prosecutions against him, has been found guilty of all sorts of stuff already. Pardon me, I'll just nip down and get that card. That has been found guilty of fraud, has been found guilty of sexual abuse. This is not the channel for you. See you later. Go and find somebody who supports your point of view, who is predicting that Trump will win the election, and we'll see you after the fact. So the two cards that actually flew out were the whistleblower, the bringing forth. It can also be the spy, and the money card. So fallout for Coma and Jordan might not be terribly good. Okay, we'll look at Coma first. Show me what's going to be the fallout in light of Alexander Smirnov. Oh, goodness me, there are cards coming out everywhere. in regards to Alexander Smirnov. What's going to be the fallout for coma? Come on down and see what's fallen out. Legacy, but also the end of money, but it's also money being passed over through the archway. A volatile message coming very quickly for him about lies, betrayal, deceit. What's coming for contracts and agreements that were made with overseas and bringing forth a plan that came to fruition, and he's going to be fully just judgment moment, coma, and ending. Oh boy, and we've got the throwing under the bus. This is not about throwing under the bus in regards to the money changing hands. Wow, in the past. Coma, harsh truth coming forward. We've got Trump here as well. The truth moving, packing up the truth and moving it on. It's like bringing the truth of this. It's going to be emotionally overwhelming and cleansing. And Coma's going to be disappointed in the outcome. He's going to find himself entrapped, and I wonder if the other figure here is Jordan, as they are being walked away from. They're there, rah, 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 rah. I don't know if they're still banging on about this FBI paper, but they're going to find themselves entrapped, and everyone's going to walk away from them. We've got an offer, a false knight making an offer, something completely out of left field, and it's going to come quickly. Gosh, the cards just keep going. It does not look good for coma. This is, again, I'm drawn to the poison chalice on this particular, the poison here, bringing a ship in from overseas, trying to formulate a plan, manipulation, mercenary actions, because it's going to end badly. We have then here, reaping what he has sowed in the face of my Jack Smith, Alex Whiting, dark money, and it just keeps going. He's going to find an unbearable burden as he ends up with his back up against the wall. Restriction, abuse of power, self-sabotage. Voter, big stick. So it may not be that Coma gets prosecuted. Is he up for election? It may not be that Coma gets prosecuted before the election, but there's something there. Actually, I'm just going to ask very quickly. Will Coma have to walk away? I do see, I keep seeing Hakeem Jeffries as Speaker of the House prior to the election. You can see him there, clear as day, standing behind the dais. Harsh truth about his Coma's poor choices and choices made on greed and addiction and power and vanity and ego, and not good for Coma. So is Coma going to, and there's Russia. Is Coma going to, doesn't get any better for him. I am trying to ask about prior to the election, is Coma going to be forced to step down prior to the election? And then we've got the lawmakers and complete and utter downfall for him. Is Coma going to be forced to step down? This may be why I keep seeing Hakeem Jeffries. I mean, I think the Republicans at the moment have a majority of one, They lose a couple. Yeah. Is Comer going to be forced to step down prior to the election? Show me, please. Comer. Which way do you want it? You want it that way. Okay. I'm not going to say just 3 cards because you know that's never true. Yeah, something's coming forward really quickly for him about dark money. Oh, God, he's an idiot. Excuse my expression. And his foolishness, absolute la 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 off the cliff foolishness, perhaps thinking he wouldn't get caught. Overseas money coming in, money laundering. He's going to find himself on the hop in regards to this. He's going to reap what he sows. Lies, betrayal, deceit. Information's going to come forward, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If I keep going, we've got disappointment. Everyone's walking away. He's finding himself entrapped by the messaging, sort of through poor choices leading to his downfall and anxiety. Just, oh, goodness me, what a goose. What an absolute goose. So do not be surprised. It may not happen. I mean, we are looking at an election. Gosh, what are we in February now? November? Well, 9 months away. Got to get through the primaries first. It's not looking good for Comer. Let's have a look to see how it goes for Jordan. I'm really feeling that he was sort of hanging on to Comer and following Comer's lead. Feels like Comer was the instigator and Jordan was just lapping it up. That little, how with that full card, Comer stepping off the cliff, and you've got the little lapdog jumping up beside it. That's Jordan, the lapdog. Yeah, there are secrets coming to the surface here, crawling out of the swamp and being exposed about dark money. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, show me. Now, this is why Jack Smith brought Alex Whiting in. Couple of really good teams they've got going there. Let's have a look. How's this going to fall out for Jordan? They are really bleak, bleak, bleak. Goodness me, holy crumbs is the feeling I'm getting. I literally want to say they are. Rude word. Okay, show me. How's this going to affect Jordan? You know what that is? Can't see it. What's the fallout for Jordan? Secrets behind the scenes being revealed that will be seen. Sword of truth is his challenge. The big sword coming for him. Foundations, money laundering, or money coming in from overseas and is in the past, mercenary actions, crowning. I couldn't make this up if I tried. Secrets coming out of the swamp and being revealed. This is not good for Jim Jordan either. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Here's the courts, the authorities in the immediate future. Jordan externally, it's going to be an emotionally overwhelming new ending, new beginning for him. An absolute cleansing. Internally, big stick moment. Externally, there will be some tears. He will be on television in tears. I can tell you that now. Because he's lent into it and gone with it because I'm going to say, okay, entertainment only, weak personality, influenced by those that had more gosh, I'm not even going to say charisma, but you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, he's ended up in this literally, and what a knob. I'll say that. What a knob. Big stick internally for him. We've got here the legacy in the hopes and fears, the outcome, the voter, having a difficult decision. But, you know, you got the swamp in behind, take the sunglasses off, difficult decision. We've got Russia here, Smirnov, and ending. Because of his betrayal, lies, deceit, sabotage, he may not get, trying to hold on to money secrets in the face of Jack Smith, Alex Whiting. It's not going to end well for Jordan either. He might find himself in prison. The prosecutor restricted, the prosecutor getting thrown under the bus, contracts and agreements that he made, at defending himself, poor choices based on greed and addiction and ego. But there again is a money trail back to the devil, an offer, anxiety. He may get offered a plea deal here that will reduce whatever his sentence is, but he's in a world of pain because I think they're going to try and get him to give up Trump and the information of the Homeland Security. It just keeps going for him. It's very much reap what he sows. Something's not yet been revealed, under investigation. The courts, lawmakers, Trump himself, whistleblower, burdensome message, having to walk away and see you later. It's not good for Jordan either. I might just end it there. We don't need to go into too much detail. I think Comey's what I'm getting is they're going to work on Jordan. It's not going to end well for him either. They're going to work on Jordan to get him to dob on others as part of maybe a plea deal or something like that. He's a weak character. He thinks he's playing tough man, but when it comes push to shove, he's going to cave, is what I'm getting. Don't be surprised if you see him crying on television, on the media. Oh, I was misled, that sort of thing. Tough bickies. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. Now, there was a question. It wasn't given to me. I've just sent it out and about why the FBI, DOJ didn't step in sooner, because they wanted to see where it all led, who was connected, this money trail stuff. If you basically leap in straight away, that they're all cut off and then swept over and covered up. So they wanted to make sure that they got the branches, the octopus, whatever you like to call it, the tangled web, before they pulled him in, is what I really got when I was reading those questions. So thank you for joining me. I loved you all.